What it do? What it do? What it do? We back with another Freaky Friday. As
Freaky
promised,
Friday.
that's sir. We here. I got my boy Cowboys Chum. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Eshawn,
What's happening,
DJ,
guys? What's
how y'all
happening?
doing?
All
Good,
right,
good,
I got
man.
my
What's
dog
happening?
Eshan with me. Eshan, what's going on, man? I like the haircut, man.
Man, I appreciate it. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
everything's going good, man. Just, moving apartments. So it's kicking my ass, heading into this new year. But it's something I got to do.
Yeah, that stuff. You don't realize how much stuff you got till you got to move, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff because I moved out here to LA last year. It's crazy how much you accumulate just in a year. Man,
Yeah, right.
it's crazy how much you can I didn't because I lived very low key, so I don't really gather too many things. But when I started packing up my stuff, I was like, man, I had a lot of more stuff than I even thought I had. So, but
What's up,
yeah,
Cat? What's up? What's up? Salute to y'all.
what's going on, guys?
Brando, Soyo, Tori,
Brando.
Travis, Frederick, what it do? We in here, man. Yeah, we back with another freaking Friday. Salute to everybody. Hit the like button, please. Don't the Cowboys play tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yes. That's why today seemed like a Saturday.
it
Hey,
does kind of
Cowboys
seem like
champ,
Saturday.
Cowboys champ. Eastside Hero said he heard you be selling your butt on Harry Hines Road in Dallas.
Yeah,
Jesus
Lord
Christ.
have mercy.
Well, you know what? For a person who spent his half his money going to the Democratic Republican for BBLs, he can't talk.
We already starting. This is crazy. We
I'll send
already
OG.
starting.
I'll send it to OG. He gave me this email, so I got
Please
you.
send it.
Yeah, you don't gotta post it in the thing. I got you. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. We waiting on OG, y'all. Y'all know OGs. He come in when the show right about over.
And then he extends it for another hour. I love him, but we just gotta
Jesus Christ. What's up, though, man? We still y'all ready for this game, man. We got to see what these Cowboys gonna do. What's Detroit record, if anybody knows?
11-4.
Yeah, they're
And
11-4,
what's
right?
our record?
10-5.
11-4. And I think that they third place with a
Okay.
chance to
Wait,
get
I
number
thought
one
they
seed.
won the division last week.
Yeah, they won.
Who did they play
Okay.
last week? I forget.
Hey, Eastside here to put that peach in there is crazy. I ain't gonna play. That's crazy to put that emoji. That's wild. We
Yeah,
got
man.
8 people in here. Hit the like button.
If you're posting that fucking that emoji, you gotta take.
Detroit line got the best offensive line in the NFL. Well, I guess they're gonna rush for 40,000 yards because our D line's up.
Yeah, that's what
Steelers signed
everyone's saying.
linebacker Jalen Smith 2 days ago. He won't be there long. This their second time. No, he went to Green Bay. Then he went to
Oh,
the.
he's
They won't be there
Oh,
long.
okay.
okay.
Well,
Jalen
at
won't be
least he's
there
still
long.
working.
I
At
didn't
least
even
he's
know he
still
was still
working.
in the league. I mean, I haven't heard nothing from
He
him.
wasn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all remember the time his brother ran that long touchdown back against the Giants?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ross Smith had like
Long test.
150 yards that game.
Mm-hmm. It was against the
Um,
Giants, right?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
against the Giants. Yeah, we kicked them. We smoked them that day, man.
Yeah.
We
So yeah,
smoked them.
before we get started, can I
What's up,
tell you
baby?
this story I saw on Yahoo Sports about the
Go
Cowboys?
ahead. Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Parsons, he was saying that Detroit running game is very similar to the Cowboys. With
Yeah.
that, no, with that thunder and lightning. Yes, 2 years ago or last year,
We don't have
and
no
it
thunder and lightning.
Yeah, we don't have any.
showed
Yeah.
up, showed up. But then they mentioned what I text y'all about Rico Dowell being
Yeah.
hurt,
Yeah.
and then they going to start. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not going to start. They're going to have Deuce Vaughn and the fullback to back up Pollard, and we have Malik Davis off the practice squad for the third week now. And the Cowboys, some of that, they don't have room to put him on the roster. And at the same time, uh, Tyron Smith and number 71, Aboga, what the hell his name
Or
is?
Chuma.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
He's both of them are still injured. Mike McCarthy, dumbass, said that he got faith that they will be available
Of
for
course.
the game
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Of course he's gonna say that.
Now, okay, let me ask y'all this. Would
God.
and people that chat into. Would it be smarter to move Tyler Smith from left guard to left tackle and then plug in somebody as that guard?
Who we gonna
Since
plug
the,
guard
since
though?
the left tackle is that one position that Dak
Yeah,
have to get protection because we already know Steele gonna get his lunch ate up.
yeah.
I don't know
I don't even
because
know.
then you got to say, well, who you gonna put in that left guard?
That's my main question, man. I mean, who
We
we
just
gonna?
activated that big old 6'7", whatever he named, offensive lineman that's been on the injured reserve. They just
Yeah,
activated him. Big
I
old
mean,
boy.
I'm all for putting him at left, at tackle if we have someone to replace his current spot. Who would
Who
be
y'all want
great?
to see bounce back the most? Ferg still been playing good whenever Dak go to him.
Yeah,
Bland,
he's playing okay. Since
Bland,
Dak,
you know what? Bland will be all right because the problem is I think Bland is best when he's playing when the Cowboys is playing more of a cover two. Cause
yeah,
that way,
yeah,
because you got that safety over the top on both sides,
yeah,
then that's when the cornerback can have a better opportunity to gamble a little bit
yeah,
versus cover three, where your cornerbacks is going straight back, and of course then you got that one safety single high, and that safety got to guess right on which side the quarterback is going on.
yeah,
I think Bland plays good when the defensive line gets good pressure.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you
Yes, he
notice
does.
when our defense line getting chewed up, ain't nothing happen. We're not
yeah,
getting the quarterback flustered and making him forcing him to get the ball out. Therefore, these wide receivers are having more time and space to
yeah,
run their routes completely and
yeah,
get away from
yeah,
Bland at
yeah,
points. But when
yeah,
they're flustered, because our defense line is getting pressure, the ball is forced out, the quarterback isn't focused. Bland actually, benefits from it. But he's
yeah,
not playing. He's not really playing bad because not a lot is going his way. Yeah, he get
yeah.
beat. Everybody get beat, but he's not playing bad to the point where it's noticeable. And we're like, come on, Bland. I don't think he played that bad since the Seattle game.
Yeah, since Seattle, he
But
hasn't.
Yeah, you know what?
DJ Metcalf chew up there. I said DK Metcalf chews everybody.
He
Yeah,
surely does. He
yeah,
Metcalf
surely
chews
does. Six
everybody.
four.
So
yeah.
dude's a beast.
He's like
Mm-hmm.
6'30" something. I don't
Dude
know.
that big and can almost run as fast as Tyreek Hill. Like,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on, man.
yeah.
Everybody gets a lunch ate with him. Terrence Steele.
Oh boy,
Dude, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what to do with him, man.
Bro,
I mean,
I don't
consistently,
understand.
man. Consistently,
Every play, they can literally put the camera on him every play and he's getting beat.
he's missing assignments routinely.
That's his problem. He's missing assignments. They're getting around him untouched. They
Untouched.
just slapping his hand out the way, or they just flat out beating him. I don't know what's going on. His footwork is bad.
And I mean, they pointed it out on the broadcast in the Miami game to where it's like these guys are getting clean shots at Dak because this guy's missing assignments.
And that was my point last week. Prescott
Yeah.
was on the run.
Yeah, the
He's
whole
been on
game.
the run the last 3 weeks. I don't know what's going on. They got to get rid of that old offensive lineman coach.
Yeah, you know what? I wish they could bring back Callahan.
Dude was here. Dude, no, man. We need Colombo. I'm telling y'all, man. Colombo had that offensive line ready.
Yeah.
The O-line dude
but
we
look
got
what
now with here, man. He an old man.
but look what Callahan doing for Cleveland right now.
I know, but them boys elite anyway. Cleveland O-line, but like I'll take either one of those over this dude. This old man, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dinosaur, Grandpa Urine. He kind of like Biden.
You know how long man, dude was our offensive line coach before me and you was born. You saying?
Yeah.
And I was born in '89.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason for him to be on this team. Like, he should not be there. Like this is crazy, man. That's Mike McCarthy. Why would you pick him? What you think he gonna do with this new style of football? These ain't them fat defensive tackles and big old heavy linebackers like it used to be. These are hybrid players, man. Your technique don't work. It's played out.
Yeah.
That's when the Cowboys
organization. That's why I put it in this time. This organization it will never change.
Man, that's when the Cowboys was playing the flex defense.
Right back then.
Cowboys Wednesday release linebacker Rashawn Evans first round draft pick. Yeah, for the Titans.
He hadn't been playing good at all with us.
He wasn't doing nothing.
He wasn't doing
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he got in trouble too.
He got caught with weed, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Dummy.
Can't do it. You gotta remember, you gotta know the laws in Texas.
Well, but it's not that though. It's all about the better the player, the higher the tolerance the team got.
Yeah, true.
Because of that, the case why you still got Sam Williams.
Yeah.
The more they depend on you, the higher tolerance. Like look how many times Michael Irvin got caught with cocaine and stuff.
Right.
They ain't never get rid of him.
Right.
And the White House.
Right.
What's up, Deontay? Right. But yeah, Tyron Smith, I hope this is last year.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Tyron Smith has single-handedly done the same thing Jason Witten done, and that's whole other young players back.
Yeah, I mean,
he's stubbornly done the same thing. Instead of going home, instead of retiring, Travis Frederick knew that he couldn't get full script back. He knew he couldn't be the center he needed to be, and he went home.
Yeah.
He went home.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith is this man.
I'm in the best shape of my life every year.
I'm in the best shape of my career. I felt the best I've ever felt every year.
I lost some weight. I lost 25 pounds. I'm in good fighting shape.
Tyron Smith got hurt the bye week.
Yeah, when you get hurt the bye week, that's when you know it's time to go.
You're at home.
Yeah, that's when you know it's time to go, man. If you get hurt the bye week,
what happened?
Okay, I'm asking y'all this. What's y'all confidence level from 1 to 10, 1 being the highest, 10 being the lowest? The Cowboys can bounce back against Detroit. Knowing what you know now.
I said a 3 last week, and I was correct because we lost. This week, I'm going to say against Detroit, I'm going to go half. I'm going to go 5 out of 10.
Okay. Oh, no. They in Dallas. We're not in Detroit here.
I'm going 5 out of 10.
Okay.
They ain't been playing good. I don't care because of the home game. They ain't been playing good.
Yeah, I think
they haven't been playing good. The O-line been getting ate up.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to think that they really and I don't even want to go there, but sometimes these teams and organizations will really try to pull your numbers back so they can use that for your contract.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb didn't get no targets.
Yeah.
He after he I think third or fourth quarter in the interview he said it was weird.
Yeah, I mean, of course it would. I mean, the first quarter he ate like he completely smoked their asses. Second
smoked them.
Disappeared completely from the fucking playbook. And then
he said himself. He said it was weird. He said he didn't understand.
I mean, what sense does it make for him to be? Yeah, I don't know.
He literally showed you the breakaway speed that certain wide receivers got and ran a touchdown, ran around people and scored. Yeah. And you go away from him. First half, CeeDee Lamb ate. Second half, they didn't even look at him. What was that? What type of team is that, man?
I don't even know.
Might go on a 3-game losing streak, then they will beat Washington. There you exactly. They're gonna beat Washington, and then we'll get another sound from the sideline. Oh, Cowboys! Yeah. When we lose, we don't get it though.
Yeah, we don't get it though. No, Chance, to answer your question, my confidence in this game. You said 1 being the highest. That's interesting. So it's flipped.
He said 1 being the highest.
Yeah, that's why.
One being the highest.
Well, it's still
and 10 being the least.
It's still half for me.
I would. I'd say a 5.5, and my entire reservation honestly still comes down to the defense, man. I think that these guys. I mean, since Jonathan Hankins has gotten hurt, our run defense has been ass.
Bro, yes.
Since he's gotten hurt, man, tell me one time that these guys have stepped up against the run.
Not the interference, Sean. Before he got hurt, could nobody rush 100 yards?
No one was it. I mean, they had games like the Niner game or like the Cardinals games, but it wasn't consistently week after fucking week.
Like one player couldn't rush 100 yards on us.
Right.
But we did see the tendency that if things go wrong, it will the dam will break, and the dam has broken.
Right. No, we saw that tendency for sure, but since that Seattle Seahawks game, it's just been fucking spiraling out of fucking.
What?
All they're doing is just running at Micah. That's it. It's like fucking just right up the fucking gut because they know that this. They watch tape. They know that this guy is only.
OG, take that off the screen. You're gonna give me a strike. You see what happened last week? We had a hater messed us up. Don't put that on your screen, please.
I just
they screwed us last week. Please, OG.
Yeah, take that off. Take that off.
Yeah, let's not.
You can't have that on the screen.
No, we can't have it on screen.
Have it on screen.
No. We got some haters, man. They screwed us last week.
You just never know, right?
Not even a picture.
No,
not even the picture. No, don't do it.
It's better safe than sorry, man. I'd rather like his channel be up and running than fucking somebody.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I hear you. It's frustrating, but I mean, there's going to be people who are gonna. But
1980, what's up?
1980, what's up, 1980?
Damn.
Let me know if you want a link, bro.
Everybody spooked around here.
No, we're not spooked. I just don't want to lose.
No, we just the YouTube.
I've been putting that picture in there forever.
No, I know.
I know, but ever since that hater came last week and screwed us, I don't even want to.
Sorry,
Go ahead, Ethan.
No, but I'm just saying, man. I mean, since Hankins has gotten hurt, it's just been a downwards domino effect. Like it's been spiraling out of control. Like the Bills game, if that doesn't tell you nothing, I mean, one player completely beat us, like from start to fucking finish. One player is the only guy who fucking beat us. That's it. Against the Dolphins last week. And I'll give the defense this much. For 3 quarters, they played well against the Dolphins. Okay, they did really good up until that final fucking drive when we needed it. And I just think I don't see like these guys want to call themselves generational defense. Fuck off, man. I don't want to hear it. You can't stop them when you need to stop them. And then you're playing selfish football by only lining up as a defensive end by Micah and Dan Quinn. I don't want to hear it. But that's what gives me worry about this game is the fact that one player beat us against the Bills. Last week, even with Tyreek Hill, they ran the fucking ball down our throat. This running game, from what I have heard, I might be wrong because I don't watch the Dolphins. From everything I've been hearing, they have a better running game than the Bills and the fucking Dolphins.
Detroit, they do. They run
They
back.
They got the third ranked Russian offense.
So what the fuck do we? If the Bills ran for 266 on us, what the fuck do we think these guys are gonna do? I mean,
know what we've been saying? We've been saying all along. Get Parson off that damn line. Put him back at linebacker.
It's never gonna happen, man. I mean, shit, man, dude. We have 2 weeks left in the season, and they have not corrected it today.
Right.
So, but we're saying it. We know it. And we have nothing to do with this organization. We're not involved with this team. We're just watching the games, and we know it.
Yeah, we just fans.
I mean, there's no way. Like, I mean, no matter how stupid you might be, no matter how stupid we might call Jerry or whomever, if something isn't working and you genuinely care, you would make the effort to try and fix it, right? That's my thing. It's like from Micah Parsons' perspective, you can say, and I made a comment about this on 1980's video that he made earlier this week. It's like we talked about this a couple Freaky Fridays ago. I asked him, hey, is it more Quinn or is it more Micah that this guy's only lining up as a defensive end? I asked him that, right? He said it was Dan Quinn because, hey, the student learns from the teacher. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. But even as a student, if you're trying to learn, if you see the same if you're doing the same fucking thing and it's not working, isn't common fucking sense going to tell you, why not we try something fucking else? That's common goddamn sense.
Well, if I got in my head, if I could just beat this guy and show my talent at
it ain't working. That's
defensive
my problem.
end, I'll get paid like a defensive end instead of a linebacker.
Right. And that also is my problem. It's the fact that I told you after the Dolphins game, this fucking guy would go talk out on this fucking podcast, whine about it. And what the fuck did he do? Instead of focusing on the game, he's going at Deebo Samuel and all these other guys on this podcast and other shit like that. I'm like, man, it's just I don't mean to make it about one person, but just talking about Micah, man, how is he any different than Jalen Smith? Like, let's be real.
Just his defense. Let me know if you want to come in 1980. I'll drop the link.
Yeah, man. But
yeah, he like I said, I either way it go, Dan Quinn has the final say. So
yeah, right. No, I hear you there. I'm just saying. I mean, so I'm not saying it's entirely on Micah Parsons. I'm just saying, like,
I get what you're saying. You as a player, with your skill set, you should know that you're not winning there. 4 games, no sacks.
Right, no sacks.
Two of those games, you recorded 0 stats. Nothing.
Nothing. And I just think, and the fact of the matter is, okay, he's not used to. I mean, newsflash: every defensive end gets hell.
Thank you.
Every single defensive end gets hell, and every single defensive player will get held, right? So it's nothing new for you. I mean, people who make excuses like, oh, he's getting held and stuff. God damn it, that happens every fucking play to those guys. To some degree, it'll happen every fucking play. So, but I know I'm going on a long thing about this to Champs' question, but that's really where my biggest concern is this run defense, man. That they scare me, man. I'll be honest with you, especially like given these past 2 weeks, and that Detroit has a better running game than these two guys. That's really what worries me. I'm honestly not worried that much about Dak right now. We can say that he didn't play that good against the fucking the Dolphins. I mean, for 3 quarters, I would agree with you, but when we needed a drive, he scored as a touchdown, right? And so, like, I mean, at least against the Dolphins or against the Lions, I'm not really that worried about him. I am worried about this offensive play calling though with McCarthy. Shams has been talking about that all season with this guy. I don't know, man. I mean, but this defense this run defense in particular that's really why I have to go up 5.5.
Me too, Age. I agree. And like Isham been saying all year, Dan Quinn is finesse.
He's finesse, man. All they do is rush the passer, nothing else. That is it. I mean, but what else have we seen from them? Other than Micah, other than fucking sometimes the Mozzie plays and shit like that.
I don't agree with that, Deontay. I don't think he'll be the highest paid defender. I do not agree with that.
It doesn't matter what.
I don't agree with that. You give me the production he had last year, and his rookie year, yeah. Well, not even the first part of last year, but now, dude, they making him irrelevant on the field.
Yeah,
he's going games and not recording any stats. He's not going to be the highest paid defender. And I rock with you, Deontay, because you're knowledgeable, but I don't agree with that one. He had 2 games where he recorded nothing.
I think you and me, I would agree. But we both know I think Jerry would make him. Because, I mean, there's no other possible reason that they would line him up as a DN every fucking play otherwise, if that was not their game plan. Like, that just does not make sense to me otherwise.
Okay, I see.
Jerry.
You talking about based on the market? Well,
The market.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Huh,
you're
man.
Right. But just based on and it sucks so bad that they leave him at the position just so he can get paid like a defensive end. Then see, Jerry don't care.
Makes no sense.
Jerry don't care. Jerry comes out there every week on his show. Only NFL owner that talks after the game and has a show and talks about how many people watch the game. Even if we lose, he does not care.
He does not care, man. And that's the thing that we as Cowboy fans have to realize. Like, fighting amongst each other and all this other shit, as 1980 says, it's meaningless, man. Because guess what? We have nothing to do with this team. We have nothing to do with this organization. And the fact of the matter is, Jerry Jones cares more about us anticipating stuff. He likes anticipating wins, like us anticipating wins. But the reality of winning, he doesn't care. I mean, because, again, if you cared enough, no matter how stupid you might be, you would make the effort to change something. In 3 decades, like, you're trying to tell me that if he really cared, he wouldn't have changed something at this point? He would have, no matter how idiotic he might be. So,
and number one thing he would have changed is getting a damn general manager.
Yeah, he would have, but he doesn't.
And
And
I know OG was backstage.
and especially champs when that fucking the thing we talked about in the group chat earlier today, man, that fucking this whole Deuce Vaughn spot, elevation thing, that shit pissed me off big time when I didn't even know that. Oh god.
All right. So let's run it down. I'm gonna come to you, champ. What happened last week?
Okay. I think. Okay, let me get on. Okay, so
Thank
get
you.
on my. I'm finna get on my soapbox.
Go ahead.
First of all,
On your what box?
that's my soapbox.
Oh, that was your phone sitting on?
No. I'm talking about standing up on soapbox that that
Oh, your
crochet
soap. Oh,
that.
my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, that first drive coming out, yeah, that did come back and haunt the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That touchdown. But then you remember when the second drive and the Cowboys finally scored a touchdown, going to CD across the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, that third drive, that was the killer because the Cowboys got away from that.
I put the symbol behind me now. I got y'all
Yeah.
spooked.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
YouTube got y'all spooked, boy. Y'all don't reach your.
No,
Y'all
man.
don't read, man. You gotta read the Copyright Act.
Okay.
You gotta read,
Yeah,
man.
the Cowboys got
Let's
away.
move on.
The Cowboys got away from that. No, from their play. I mean, for that first two drives.
Yeah.
Dak started getting happy feet. Cowboy was having success running the ball, but as we keep saying for the past 8-9 weeks, this team is addicted to passing the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we know what your defense is.
Yeah.
And again, Mike McCarthy said that he wants to run the ball to
It's a bunch
protect the defense.
was a bunch of shit. He said that in the offseason. To date, he has not
Yeah,
done it.
yeah. I mean, see, you know what? That's how the Cowboys lost that game against Miami because. Again, this team, like 1980 said, you're undisciplined. You don't have no type of identity of what you want to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should just follow your game plan from the beginning of the year, and you will been all right. But you keep acting like that Brett Favre is on his team, but it's not. All the
Yeah.
stuff that we said from training camp to now, it all came back and humped the Cowboys. No running back, no run stopper.
Yep.
You wasted too many good draft picks.
Hmm.
All that came back and humped the Cowboys. So, yeah. Now my confidence level is an 8.
Shit.
I have no confidence in this damn team.
Huh.
And it team got as much talent than anybody in this league. But what we don't have is a damn head coach.
I
Hmm.
like that. I
Hmm.
like that. 1980, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
What's up, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
We
man. We
got
can
you
hear you,
loud
man.
and clear,
What's
man. I
going on,
wanted to ask you, what was your final assessment on how we lost that game last week?
Wow, I really didn't have one because it's the new norm now for the Dallas Cowboys. This is who we are. So I'm almost like immune to it. I was upset. I was disappointed. Obviously, the fan in me is going to be upset, going to be disappointed, going to have my opinions and feelings and breakdowns about the fall of this team. We're in a falling point right now, and we're going to continue to be a falling part if things don't change in the front office,
Yeah.
and it's never going to change. It's going to be the same. We're not going to go any further. I think that Jerry Jones loves the regular season, the off season, the preparation, the anticipation,
Yeah.
the temptation of the football season, because that's what sells.
Yep.
This is we're a marketing. This is a marketing organization,
Yep.
and that's why we're the richest, the most loved, uh, the most hated team, most richest team in sports. Period. The most valuable team, and I think that's what's more important. You play games to win,
Yeah.
and apparently the Dallas Cowboys, they see otherwise.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel sorry for our fan base, because you got guys like us who value the game and want to win, and probably played it at some point in time,
Mhm.
and have that fire and that intensity every time the Cowboys step on the field. It's kind of like it's rekindles, or you're living vicariously through the
Yeah.
players, because we played, or so it's almost like, if they don't care, why should I? But I'll never get to that point, because I love football and I love the Cowboys. But it's just unfortunate that we have to everything I just said,
Yeah.
we have to always get let down.
Yeah.
And it should be impossible. If we're the richest team, we're this and we're that. We got the #1 stadium and all that stuff. Why we been losing for so long? It doesn't matter. It doesn't add up, and it doesn't make sense. But when fans continue to pour into whatever, then things will keep going the way they're gonna go. I didn't want to go into that much, but you got to kind of look at that picture too. But back to the performance level of this team, Cowboys champ, he was right. We got a lot of talent. We got talented guys. We're probably the most talented team, period, especially on offense. But I just think that the coaching is not where it should be. That leadership,
Yes.
and that ownership, that that discipline, that just being versatile, just being to adjust on the fly, and that's the most important word of this what we're witnessing is adjusting. We don't know how. We don't have the personnel to do it.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn, his defense it's been found out, and everybody knows how to get past it now. So if we could do what other teams do, if we could prepare, do our homework, get out there and whoop ass like we've been getting our ass whooped for the past probably going on 3 weeks. We're probably gonna lose tomorrow too. So I'm already waiting for that, because the Lions are hungry. But if we can do if we can do the same thing, have the same mentality, these other teams that's coming in and kicking our ass, man, oh man, we'll be unstoppable. But we don't have that eye of the tiger like that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even picture us being in the playoffs, though. Like, I'm dead serious. It'd be a miracle, like a miracle. If we happen to get past this wild card or whatever, it'd be a miracle, whoever we play against, because right now you're getting a taste of postseason play.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just my view. You cannot excel in postseason play. And I've said these things a million times. Undisciplined, no running game, can't stop the run, no consistent defense.
Yeah.
Consistency on both sides of the ball is the key. That's what you're trained for.
Yeah.
That's what it's almost like the military. They dog you enough. Those drill sergeants dog you enough.
Mm-hmm.
So you be ready for the battlefield.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Somebody ain't getting dogged in practice.
Mm-hmm.
They hot dogging, they practicing indoors. They're not ready. They're not mentally or physically ready for these games. And you see how we're losing these games, dog. It's like it's like a sixth grader going against a senior. They just whooping their ass, man, like a college team.
Yeah.
That's what we look like and play like. But I'm sorry if I went too long. That's just my view, and I don't even see us winning tomorrow. I really don't. Not the way we're playing.
I got you. Yeah. OG, what's up, man? What's your thoughts on last week's game and why we lost?
Oh Lord,
Oh, Dak Prescott.
I knew it was coming.
No, I
Go
just
ahead.
it just
Go
it
into
just
detail about it.
it's just 8-9 years, man. I mean, he done seen all the defenses. He just last year he played loose. He was throwing the ball. I don't give a shit. He had 17 and he hadn't lived. I would rather Dak play the way he played last year and to play carry it on to this year and damn everybody. If he throws interception, at least he can try to get the ball downfield. He's very hesitant in what he's doing right now. Apparently, he played 8-9 years. I mean, he can put a team on his back and say, "Hey, man, this is my team. I get paid the most." And it's gonna be on me, and I'm tired of hearing every speech that they lose or whatever. It's like, oh, I got to get better, we got to play better, and now it's the same old speech for like 9 years,
Yeah.
9 years gonna be in a couple of days, but a few days actually. It's just the Buffalo game and the Miami game. He's looking right at the receivers, man. He's sitting there hesitant throwing the ball.
Yes.
Either you gonna play quarterback or you gonna sit on the bench. And I'll say, everybody don't want to see Trey Lance. I mean, that's cool. I don't want to see Trey Lance. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't want to see Trey Lance. But what I'm pushing for is Trey Lance come in and play backup quarterback. You can at least scare the defense with like a draw. You have problems at the red zone. You can bring him in and you can quarterback draw a little small throw out. So I mean, it's gonna people gonna get mad at me for saying about Dak, but it's like. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, how much more y'all need to see? I mean, he's a good quarterback. He's a backup, but he got to get rid of the ball. I mean, the defense played really well last week. And we're gonna see tomorrow. Can he beat the Lions? I mean, he got to let go of the ball. He got to get his reads off. He got to turn his head, and that's what I want to see. So everybody, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm glad to have Dak. He got us 10 wins. Okay. But it's the point of time we got to say, okay, well, can he get us to the mountaintop? And he hadn't got us to the mountaintop. He got us past the first round, and he gets to the second round, and he fails. So it's like, okay, you have been here a long time. In the Miami game, there was throws in the middle of the field that he should have got rid of. The Buffalo game, same thing. Throws in the middle of the field he should have got rid of. The guys were wide open. His maturity. It seemed like that he's still immature in playing the game of football. Either one, you're telling me that you're throwing the games and you're playing Vegas style football, or you playing scared football. Now, there is an issue that he's gonna have to correct. He's gonna have to, if he wants to save his ass this year in the Cowboys, he got to go to Lamar and Dan Ferguson. If Ferguson open go, if you go to your breadwinner. But there is a problem with Dak Prescott. And he needs to show up. And he needs to show us that he can play quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. It's been too long. 8 years is a long time to play quarterback. That's the Peyton Manning's, and that is the Tom Brady type of years that they put in. And we're still seeing the same mistakes that he needs to correct. So he has to correct the small little things for us to get to the Super Bowl. And that's point blank. Because we saw one more thing. We saw Baltimore going to San Francisco with that defense, that same type of defense that we must play in the playoffs. I would say we can play that now all the way up until we see them again, and always, if we can get the Super Bowl, play that same type of defense against every opponent we play now, because we have those people that they got. We have to play the same scheme. And you saw Baltimore whoop the dog. Am I allowed to cuss?
Go ahead.
The dog crap out of San Francisco. I mean, they smacked them in the mouth. They came up and hit. Yeah. Their defense showed them that they could do. We can do the same thing. And Lamar Jackson, can everybody say that Lamar's better than Dak? I don't think so. But the same offensive game plan they used to beat San Fran is the same exact thing we need to do. But I got to correct you, champ, on that one. I got to correct myself. Sorry. We don't have a running back, so that may be hard to do. But Lamar did beat you with his legs, and that was nice to see. So they got to figure this out, or they're going to be sitting home.
Cowboys corner. What's going on, man?
What's happening, man?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
You make it down there safe, bro?
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's been good. It's been good stuff.
How long you got?
What'd you say?
You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. So right now we're talking about what happened last week. What's your thoughts on why we lost the game last week?
Oh, offense inconsistencies on the road, penalties, just bad football, and this is typical Cowboys. The most inconsistent team in all of football, the most penalized team in all of football.
Yeah.
You can't win on the road, you can't win on the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they can blow out the Lions tomorrow, and it won't mean shit because we still didn't win on the road.
Yeah.
That's true. I know you can't stay long, so let me get your opinion on tomorrow's game. You think we win it?
We better win it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this: the Lions. We're going to see a Lions team that ain't nobody seen before. You know why? Because they're playing the Cowboys.
That's right. Yeah.
These Lions are going to come out rolling. They're going to try to ruin our perfect record at home. It's our last home game.
Yep.
They're going to try to ruin that record at home. They're just going to try to just demoralize it. Why? Because we might see them in the playoffs. Right?
Yes.
So they're going to make their statement. They're going to put fear into us if we have to see them in the playoffs. So Cowboys have to take care of their business and beat Fitzco tomorrow, period. I don't want to hear no crybaby Micah Parsons. I don't want to see J-Ron Curse doing some stupid shit. I want to see good football. God damn it. Why? Because I paid good money to watch those motherfuckers in person tomorrow. So I better see some damn good football.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh boy.
Oh, y'all already know how he gonna act.
Oh man.
Say, Cowboys Corner.
If they lose,
Are you going live during the game?
Probably not during the game, but I'll probably go live before it. I'll definitely go live during Jimmy Johnson's retirement speech.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, not
Definitely. I want to see
retirement
that.
speech, Ring of Honor speech.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, man, they lose, this man gonna cut up
He's
something.
gonna go crazy. I already know it.
Yo, real quick, Eshan, before we go get on to the Detroit game, what's your thoughts on last week, man, and why we crumbled like that?
No, man. I mean, it's like we've all been talking about, man. There's literally our loss last week. We've all seen it before. Like, I mean, right? Like, take any of our losses this year. What was different about last week than every other loss that we had like this year? If you think about it, we were inconsistent on the road, and it's not just inconsistent. We were bad against the Bills. We were bad a lot of against a lot of the game against the Dolphins. And look, I feel OG about Dak. He and I have gone back and forth in our group chat about it.
Do you though? Do you
But
really?
I do feel you on that.
No, you don't feel me.
Let him talk,
Let
OG.
me talk.
I will rebut that though when he's done. You cool with that?
That's fine.
Yeah, go for it. But here, let me get what I'm about to say. See, I understand what he's saying about, hey, it's been 8 years. We're seeing the same thing out of Dak. My only thing was, for as bad as he played for 3 quarters, we did score a touchdown in the very last drive of the game. And if our defense is what we thought it was or what they try and make it as, they stop them and we win the game. And that's my point. So these guys want to talk about we're a generational defense. Man, please, I don't want to hear it. A generational defense. We could not stop. We stopped them the entire game, and then when we needed it, we couldn't. Right? To me, that's not a generational defense. But I've said this. I said this earlier in the live. But my thoughts on the game. Honestly, they're exactly how I felt in every loss this year, and not just this year. Every loss that I've been joining your lives on, we play inconsistent on the road. We play inconsistent in general, not just on the road. And it's just, this is what we do all the time, man. There's a lot of worry going into tomorrow's game. Like Cowboys Corner said, we better fucking win tomorrow. If we don't, it's going to be losing 3 straight in the end of December is a big time fucking red flag. And we're the 1980 says we're in trouble. We lose 3 straight, man, we're going to be in some really, really big, deep shit. And so, but, my takeaway on the Dolphins game before we move on to the Lions is just inconsistency, man. And we talk about it all the time, so there's nothing new. We see it all the time, and I mean, at the fact that we're heading into January and we're still thinking this shit, when it's happened every single season, that's really where my worry is moving forward. It's the fact that we do this every year, and I don't know, man. I mean, it's frustrating as a Cowboy fan because we all want to support this team, we all care about the team, and then we don't know how to like judge our team when we're so up and down. Like, I mean, we beat the Eagles, we smashed those Eagles. Then the very next week we lay an egg against the Bills, then we lay an egg against the Dolphins. So I mean, how are we supposed to judge our team like this? And so I think just as Cowboy fans, we're all frustrated by it, and that's just what it is, right? So my take on the Dolphins game is just that inconsistency, and they better fucking win tomorrow. That's just what it is.
All right, OJ, did you want to rebuttal before we move on to Detroit?
Really ain't got too much to say.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, cool. Cowboys champ with I don't know what to call them. They're not really linebackers.
Their safeties playing linebackers.
Without a lack of linebackers, true linebackers, we got one, but for some reason he think he's Lawrence Taylor somebody. Missing Jonathan Hankins. That's a big thing. Our first round pick, Mozzie Smith, probably not where the team would want him to be. I know Jerry says he is, but I call BS. They have a great running game. Do you think we're going to get trashed in the running game tomorrow, or we step up and be better than we've been in the past 3 weeks?
I'm gonna borrow a line from Cowboys Corner. Does Dolly Parton sleep on her stomach?
No, sir. That would be a no.
I love it. Oh Lord,
okay,
go into details of why you think so. Tell me why.
Okay, first of all, this team is too addicted to stopping the passing game. They go after the quarterback, and then I mean they over pursue. Now, if the Cowboys concentrate on stopping the run, I mean just stay in their assignment, yes, they can stop the run. But they play too much hero ball, individual stats.
Yep.
And then you will see Clark or Curse or say Nathan Wright. They trying to make a tackle. Oh, they're blitzing, and then they miss the running back, and they turn around, he gone. Or you will see, of course, number 11, Parsons. He going straight after the quarterback. The tackle push him off wide. You got all that room, and he just, they just run through that hole. They leave it, and then the tackles again. They don't stay in their space.
Yeah,
and that's why I said put Armstrong, Sam Williams on the end, Lawrence as a 3 technique. And have either OC or even Mozzie or whoever at that nose tackle, and then you put Parts in the back. To me, that's the only way that you could be successful. Have a balanced attack, stopping the run and the pass. But stopping the run, you got to put effort, and the Cowboys is not putting effort stopping the run.
Yeah,
and because matter of fact, they saying the best tacklers last week was Jordan Lewis.
Shit.
And Bell, I mean, you got the cornerbacks making your best tackles. That should be your linebackers.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, even your defensive ends or defensive tackles, they the one that should be having the most tackles.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on Queen.
Yeah.
Got you. Cowboys corner with Deuce Vaughn being behind Tony Pollard tomorrow. Do you have a lot of faith in our running game tomorrow?
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Deuce Vaughn behind him tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I wish Hunter Limpy never fumbled.
Yeah.
What? Deuce Vaughn is
Yeah,
behind.
they
Yeah.
promoted him to
Yeah.
safety.
Rico Dowell hurt,
Training
and they
camp.
said they would have to cut somebody to bring up Malik Davis.
Yeah,
So
that would
they using
fucking
Deuce Vaughn.
makes no sense.
So Cowboys gonna as far as the running game tomorrow, like with Pollard semi speed and Deuce Vaughn quickness and his how low to the ground, you don't think we could utilize that tomorrow and have a successful running game?
I'm gonna answer that with the question:
Go ahead.
what hair color do they put for a bald person on a driver's license?
I don't know. Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know how that running game's gonna look. Just like I don't know what hair color they put for a bald person.
Right.
What's your hair color say, OG?
Come on, man.
Oh, I get the question now. That's
What's your
hilarious.
hair color?
Come on, man.
What do they put? Do they leave it
You
all?
just enjoy the game.
1980. What's your hair color on your driver's license?
You just
I
enjoy
put-
your game tomorrow. Don't worry about
I
nobody
put
else
black.
driving license. You just worry about-
That's
don't
what
worry
color
about
my
nobody
beard
else's
is. So I
driving
put
license. You
black.
worry about
Right.
having your fun tomorrow.
Well, OG, he's screwed because he ain't got a beard. So I don't know.
Be careful.
I don't
Be
know.
careful. You might get beat up by some Detroit fans up in there.
No, I'll show him who a real lion is.
They
That's right.
probably start drinking at 8 a.m. in the morning when you walk up in there.
Hey, 1980. What is there? I'm gonna try to answer the question, ask it as best as I can. Is there a certain does a certain defensive scheme, or do just good defensive player keeps an offense true and honest? Is there a certain scheme of coverage you can go in that can keep an offense true and honest? And I'm asking that to say, what can we do to keep the Lions just true and honest and not just have them all over us tomorrow?
Well, playmaking ability on defense really helps. We already know what we're working with, so it's really not much change that we can make. We're going to see the same thing we've been seeing all season because of the personnel, because of the cards we got to deal with.
Yeah.
You can only do the best you can with the hand you got.
Yeah.
But it's up to the coaches and the players to make adjustments and make some plays. Just contain defense. That's just the best thing to do. They're not going to figure out what to do with Michael Parsons, what they really need to do with him. But I don't think they have a choice,
Right.
because we don't have anybody else, or we just lack the personnel. It's Dan Quinn's fault for getting all these hybrid safeties, and we're so small. We're fast, but we're so small, and we just get bulldozed. So we're a passing defense team that are horrible at stopping the run. So it's a question I really can't ask. I think that's a question for the Cowboys. They have to be able to come up. They get paid the big money, the big bucks to come up with adjustments, and they're the geniuses, So I mean, I respect the question. I see why you're asking it, but we're going to see the same thing we've been seeing because that's all we got.
That's all we got.
We just lack the personnel, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. God Almighty. AOG. You have a lot of criticism for Prescott, but I know you want him to win. So, how would you play the quarterback, knowing his limitations tomorrow, in order to get over the Detroit Lions?
Shit, man. I just have to play loose. Even if you throw 3 picks this game, don't kill us at the very end. I mean, he just getting to sound like this your team, man. And quit making the bonehead mistakes. I mean, okay, I saw him check down one time. He ran, and that's cool and everything. But at that point of time, man, just throw the ball, man. Leon, those guys are wide open, man. Quit trying to play scare ball and go out there and win the game, man. You know, and you've been around too long. You know, you just been around too long, and the way he plays is so different. Like he looked decent in the Philly game. You know, where's that guy at? You know, so which one's gonna show up? I mean, this is the point in time where he just need to take the team on his back like Jordan, and go out there and win the ball games because there is no when you go to the playoffs, there is no tomorrow with him. And so if they're gonna say, if I want to see if we lose in the playoffs, I want them to say we didn't lose this game because Dak Prescott. I want them to say our defense is shitty, which we know it is, until they can prove that they can come up and hit. That's what I want to see. I want to see him say, look, this is my team. I'm finna play a good ball from here on out. I'm doing my checkdowns. I'm doing my slants. I'm finding Lamb. In the Detroit game, the Washington game, in the playoffs, I'm sticking to my formula. Quit playing scared ball. And that's what we're seeing right now from Dak. And until you guys wake up and realize, until the world wake up, he's playing scared ball now. Quit being timid. And damn the media, go out there and win those ball games and play good football. And if not, I keep telling you, bring trade. Everybody that want to hear it, bring Trey Lance in. Damn Cooper Rush as a decoy to fool the defense at the goal line or some other way to pick up those hard yards. He can play running back. And that's what I want to see from here on out.
Okay, I respect that. Before I come to you, Eshan, Cowboys corner, you ready to admit that Tyron Smith has held back that position like Jason Witten did the tight end position?
Hell no.
I knew he was going to say no.
You ain't ready to admit that
yet? Dude, the coaching staff is stupid. Why not put Awesome Richards there?
Yeah.
That's coaching staff, dog. Yeah. With Tyron Smith hurt, why would you put a veteran in there? Let Awesome Richards get those snaps.
Somebody at the tackle?
Yeah, that's what Awesome Richards is, a tackle. Why not give him those snaps? Why have Chaz Green Odoga in there?
Jesus.
Seriously. So with Tyron Smith getting hurt, it should be a rookie going in there playing, getting those meaningful reps, getting those game time reps.
Yeah.
Why would you put Chaz Green in there?
Right. I hear you.
So no, Tyron Smith didn't hurt this team. The coaching staff did.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that because they do got a rookie there to play the position. So I respect what you're saying. I respect that. Somebody said we put Trey Lance in and we look like crap. No one would take him to trade up in the draft. That's a good point.
We said that 2 shows ago.
Mm-hmm. I doubt it. Yeah. I doubt it. We need a decoy. Our offense is too stale.
It's stale.
It's stale. So on the goal line, we're down there. We're down there struggling to score. If it ain't for you, ain't going to Lamb. I mean, I don't know what everybody has against this kid because, like I said,
I have some controversial?
I mean, like,
is there?
Tony Romo got hurt, and everybody they forgot the past.
That would be a no.
I hate to live in it, but Tony Romo got hurt. What, the preseason or something like that, came back, and Dak was a damn rookie. He was a rookie, came back and started and played good ball because he had a decent team, and we gave Dak a chance. We didn't go to the damn backup, if you can't remember, or do you remember? So I'm not saying that he's all of that. Yeah, I ain't saying that Lance is all that.
Wait a minute. Kellen Moore was the backup, but he got hurt.
He got hurt. Yes. That's why.
So we didn't go to backup because he got hurt. Then Dak came out. He played decent ball, but I'm saying if you give him a chance to help this offense by running the ball and throw a little sprinkle plays in there, there's no fear in that to Dak. There's no fear.
Okay, hold on. Who you want to run the ball, the running back or the quarterback?
I want a wildcat with Trey Lance at the goal line or some other way. And they could. Them fools went in there. They tried to run a touchdown with the damn fullback.
You know what? Wait a minute. We're not going to argue about this, but we all know that the fullback did not get enough reps. That's why the handoff between Dak and the fullback wasn't there. And put that on who? McCarthy.
Yeah,
let him go, OG. Go ahead,
And
OG, finish.
and that's what I'm talking about. You
Yes.
activate him, and if you're having trouble down there when the game's on the line, you can bring him in to fool the defense. The game is about points. It's about skill set. Lamar Jackson is not all that in a bag of chips. But what they do, they fool in the defense. Or he gonna run, or is he gonna throw? Is he gonna run? Is he gonna throw? And that's what we gotta do is fool defense. And we ain't fooling nobody right now. We get down there, we struggle, field goal, field goal, field goal. Now I done went back and watched
But
some film on Trey Lance this week, and he takes off to the goal line
Yeah,
real
rebuttal.
quick, and he don't play around. Now we're getting all these shots with Dak down there. Field goal. Touchdowns win the game. They gotta fool the defense, and that's how you fool them. And all this playing around is gonna put you home quickly. Because Fiend JP says so. And that's my point.
What was conversation or confrontation?
But wait a minute. The deal is okay. The deal is with that play, but with the fumble, if Pollard would have went to the outside towards the pylon instead of cutting back in, we wouldn't be talking about this.
I know exactly. So I mean, we can't cry with spoiled milk. We messed up right there. Pollard didn't hit the hole because he's scared of timid. He's scared of contact. He's scared to lower his head down and give him that shoulder. He's scared of that.
No, he tried to. He tried
did not.
to.
No. Well, look,
He
I know
tried
when
to,
the guy
but he should have avoided it. He should have went to more to the outside.
he cut it in, and he should have stayed to the outside and put his shoulder down and ran through the defender. Now you got issues that way. We got people scared of contact, and then you bring a fullback in, and then you look silly with the fumble. So you don't have guarantees there. You bring this boy in and quit playing around and help the offense out before you be sent home quickly.
Because Finn JP said so. Now hold up.
Damn straight.
1980. Let me ask you this, because you stay away from these type of 1980. You sleep. You stay away from these. It's what is wrong with bringing Trey Lance in 1980? What's wrong with that?
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's.
Um,
I'm with you, man.
I get it. I understand the frustration towards certain things. It's not working, or it may not seem like it's working, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah,
Dak, they've invested too much money into Dak Prescott,
they're just not doing it.
and that's the business part of the NFL. I don't think Trent Lance is a good quarterback. If that was the case, they wouldn't have let him walk.
Yeah,
They don't let superstars walk. Now I've never seen him play in a Dallas Cowboy uniform. I don't know what he can do. I don't know what he can't do. But right now, Dak is the guy that you want to go with moving forward. Now Dak makes his mistakes. We're happy for him. We're pissed off. We're back and forth with him. There's no mystery behind. But it's more than Dak. This is a team.
yeah,
This is a whole team organization fuck up,
yes,
crumble, if you will.
yeah,
And that's what the Dallas Cowboys are suffering from right now. It's not just Dak. I get the frustration, trust me,
yeah.
but it's not just him. It's way, way bigger than him. It's way, way past him. Dak has had a pretty good season. They were almost talking about MVP.
They were.
But I think these losses kind of booted him out of that conversation.
Yeah,
But Dak had a really, really good season, regular season play.
yeah,
Would I like to see him play like this in the playoffs? Oh, of course. Who doesn't?
yes,
But I think we got to be a little realistic. I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm not trying to undermine your thought process towards Dak Prescott or the way he's playing or whatever. But I think if you look at the big picture, it's communication with the receivers. It's the play calling that's crippling Dak Prescott. It's the play calling. We're going on in shotgun formation on the goal line
yeah,
when we clearly running the ball.
yeah. Empty
So
no
1980.
Dak-
It sounds like you calling Dak.
say it again.
Sound like you cuddling Dak.
No, I'm not. Hell no. No, never that.
Like.
not trust me.
That's what it sounds like.
No. I've if you look at my history,
Yeah,
um,
no worries.
you will see that I have been for Dak Prescott and against Dak Prescott. I've been flip flopping, but that's what the Dallas Cowboys do. They make you like them for a couple of weeks, and then they make you hate them for a couple of weeks.
Right.
And that's just the process of the game. It's gambling. You love it when you're winning, but you hate it when you're losing because you lost your money. So I'm just up in the air. I'm just taking it all in stride right now, and it is what it is. And right now it's week after week. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what type of team we're going to get tomorrow. We don't know what type of gameplay Dak Prescott is going to be. He might be 100% accurate tomorrow. He might throw 5 picks tomorrow. That's the Dallas Cowboys are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They're like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I seriously hope that they play good tomorrow and win this game because my boy Cowboys Corner came all the way here.
Yeah, that's right.
Spent his hard-earned money on tickets and whatever else, hotel fees, traveling, So that's what pisses me. That's what pisses me off.
Yes.
If the Dallas Cowboys.
Eddie, let me ask you a question. Would you be okay with Trey Lance running the Wildcat at the goal line?
No. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are really good at things like that. We're not that type of team. Our offensive line isn't 100%. You got to have a 100% offensive line.
Didn't we run that a few games back?
Yeah, but that's not something that you do all the time, especially if you don't have the personnel for it. I get it, but we're not Michael Vick. We're not the Atlanta Falcons of back in the day. We just don't have that type of team. Our line is unhealthy. We don't have a running game. We can't fool anybody because we don't have the pieces to fool anybody with.
Right.
Yeah. Respect. Cowboys Corner. Why Trey Lance is a bad idea right now?
Hey, DJ, let me get out of here, man. Hey, Cowboys Corner, hit me up, dog.
I will.
All right, take it easy, nice and
I'll hit you out when I get off here.
All right, I appreciate it. All right, y'all.
Take it easy. Cowboys Corner. Why is Trey Lance a bad idea?
Man, listen. As much as it pains me to say this, well, it's been happening for 8 years. Dak is the leader of this football team. So you want to bench your leader and prove what? You want to lose the team for what? Listen, it ain't the quarterback's fault that we lead the league in penalties. It ain't the quarterback's fault that Chumo Toga and Terrence Doodoo Pan Steele can't block. It ain't Dak's fault that this defense can't stop the nosebleed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you boil it all down, this is a cultural issue.
Yes.
You know how I know this is a cultural issue? Because it happened under Garrett with different players, and it's happening under Mike McCarthy with new players. You watch a video that someone posted yesterday, you watch a video they posted 10 years ago, you're thinking they're talking about the same season.
Right. Yeah, that's so true.
Because it's the same culture that they built in Dallas. And you know what I got to do? I went to 3 different stores in the Arlington Mall today. And yes, I get it. I'm in Cowboys country. But the first thing you see is on sale, $105.
Yep.
Dak Prescott jersey, CD Lamb jersey, Brandon Cooks, Zach Martin, T-shirts galore. Yep. You name it. And you know what's crazy? All 3 of those stores are packed.
Oh yeah.
Because we fans, we still slobber at the nipple that is the Dallas Cowboys. We can't get enough of that juicy milk.
Yep. Damn.
Seriously.
No, it's the truth. Yeah.
You know what I had to go do today? My dumbass was in there buying shit because I had to get my kids and the wife cowboy gear for the game tomorrow.
Oh, really?
So my dumbass was in there doing it too.
Yeah, man. Spending you spent $105 on jerseys? Shit. Damn.
Hell, Dak Prescott jersey went, dude, they had Dak Prescott jerseys on sale. What does that tell you?
Damn.
What does that tell you? Cowboy Nation get a little tired of Dacky Wacky. Those jerseys were $150, marked down 105, and it wasn't even a holiday Christmas sale on them. It was this. Here you go. Here's this jersey, and it was the authentic field jersey too.
Right.
Yeah, damn. Wow.
I almost bought it, but it had Dak Prescott.
Yeah, right.
He's playing out.
Won't ever buy one of those.
Okay.
But that's what it is, fifth quarter. That's why putting Trey Lance is a bad move, because you're going to lose the locker room. You're going to lose the team. For what? What are you going to prove?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, you misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm saying,
Oh, I was answering a question. I didn't know what you said.
yeah. I mean, with the way we're struggling down at the red zone, doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know you. Right now, it seems like we damn now money lost the locker room the way we playing right now. If we don't get these damn wins coming up, it's just a spark. It's just another spark. I mean, even if it's a wide back quarterback sneak takeoff, just something. Okay, we know Dak is the leader, but I'm saying, I mean, it's just something new, just to fool the defense, because we can't fool them now at all. We don't know what the hell we doing. We don't know if we want to go to Lamb. We don't know if we want to run the ball. It's like we all over the place on offense. We started out good at the beginning, but now we're struggling down there. We're running. We don't have a running back to run and give us a touchdown down there in the end zone. And now we're going to the fullback for a touchdown. I mean, it's the same old drama. I mean, how much do we need? What do we need to pull over? We have to figure out a way to score down there. And now it's going back to scoring a touchdown in the red zone. Now, Lamb broke away with a long. If we ain't scoring from 20 yards out, if we get down inside the red zone, we having trouble. On the road, I'm just saying, on the road, it will give us a spark on the road to somehow how to get in there. And then nobody's throwing Dak up under the bus. He's our leader. You can't lose the locker room that way if you just throwing a little rhythm out there. That'll be fine. But if CeeDee Lamb, he scored a long touchdown, and we didn't score at the end and to the end of we're coming back. Dak is getting down to the end. So he got us down there, touchdown at the very end. So it's like, okay, what the hell is going on? So they got to figure it out, man. They got to figure it out before the playoffs, and then they do it quickly. And that's all I'm saying. Just throw Rico in there.
I hear you. Yeah.
Well, Rico is hurt tomorrow, so
Yeah, he's not going to play tomorrow because he got hurt. Fuck.
ankle.
How y'all feel about Deuce Vaughn being out there?
Man,
Don't even ask
Don't like it. I do not like it.
Fitz, you want me to jump through this screen, man?
What's his stats?
Shit.
Okay, you ready for this? 5 games, 21 carries for 38 yards.
That seemed like even that was more than fucking what he played. God damn.
Damn, champ. I just want to I want to give you so much props, man. About you said about this running back.
About this running game. Shit.
Bro, I can't stress it enough how when everybody was just excited. I mean, even before we played a snap, Cowboys champ was saying we don't have a bell cow. The running game is not. I mean, before even a snap was played.
Dude.
That's what I love about this panel, because, man, way back then when it wasn't even a popular thing to say, everybody was like, no. And even me, I was like,
I was right there with
you. We got Pollard, we'll be fine. And Champ was like, nah.
Right.
Why we couldn't Rojo? Why we not bringing in
someone else?
Playoff Lenny, and look at it now, man. Look at his stats this year, man.
Deuce Vaughn is averaging 1.8 yards.
Oh my God, I can't laugh. My side hurts.
Bro, 1.8 yards a clip.
Oh my God.
And you know what? It's
running back right now.
You know what? See, the problem having a running back like Deuce Vaughn is your offensive line is not set to run block.
Right.
They're set to pass block.
Pass block.
Right.
And then, Deuce Vaughn, you can use him as a weapon. But Mike McCarthy, we're still going back to him,
right?
He's a fucking idiot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I just don't think he
Champ.
has the manpower to be able to play running back consistently.
There you go,
Yeah, I
Mike.
mean, because Deuce Vaughn is the type of player that you got to use maybe five, maybe not like five, like maybe 5 carries and maybe 2 or 3 catches.
He reminds me kind of Switzer. Like, I mean, because he's not really like, I know they're different positions, but he reminds me a lot of Switzer because he doesn't have the man strength to play. He's he's listed at 176. On Dallas Cowboys.
But he's 5'5".
He's 5'6", 176. To me, like looking at him just on TV, he looks like he's like 150 to me. But
You know what? When I see him, he
looks
he
tiny.
got the build of a running back,
He does.
but it's just 5'5".
Yeah. But
if he was 5'8", oh man, he'll be starting right
Oh,
now.
5'9", yeah, he'll be dangerous.
Yeah.
I just don't think he has the manpower to be playing consistently. At least no, because dude, 1.8 a clip is just fucking atrocious.
But deal with them drafting Deuce Vaughn.
Why? What
That was a cute storyline.
Right.
Cute storylines like teddy bears, kittens,
Yeah.
unicorn, Eastside Harold dancing at the fucking pickle.
Right.
That's cute stories.
Yeah,
You can't win from cute stories.
Yeah, it was a story pick.
And that's another dumb. You know what? This past draft, I don't have to give it a F. The only person that right now, because the only person that I knew they had potential, but he got hurt was Overshawn.
Yeah.
And then the Cowboys remember the Cowboys did draft another defensive tackle. I forgot what school he was, but he's kind of undersized. But they were going to use him as a 3 technique, and I don't know what happened with that.
From Jose, from
So,
San Jose.
start with an S.
He's from San Jose.
Yeah.
And he's on the team. They activated from the 21 day practice because he messed up his knee. Now he's back, so I don't know if he's playing tomorrow or not. I don't know.
Yeah, but even TP, man, against the fucking Dolphins, he had 38 yards total for the whole fucking game.
Really?
That's it.
Oh damn!
He had 38 yards on 12 attempts. It's 3.2 a clip. That's it.
And can Tony Pollard carry the load tomorrow? That's the question.
No.
Tell me what game this season he's carried any load. He ain't carried nothing this whole season.
Oh damn!
Hell no.
Yeah, he has to date. He has 100-yard game.
We should have kept Zeke then.
Shit.
No, we shouldn't.
You don't think so? Oh, so you don't draft the running back? Yeah.
No, we should have drafted a running back. I ain't say it was the first round, but from the second to the fourth round, there was plenty of running backs the same size as Zeke that could have been that Zeke replacement.
Let me ask you this, champ. Would you have drafted a running back instead of Mozzie?
No. The 2 running backs, B.J. Robinson and Gibbs, those were the only 2 running backs that was first round grade. So no, I would have drafted an offensive lineman with that first round pick. Now the only tackle there was a defensive tackle in that draft, but I think either Tampa Bay or Carolina got it first.
Right.
Well, I would have drafted a offensive lineman that second, third, or fourth round. That's when I would have went after one of those running backs.
Right. But I mean, Tony Pollard has not had a 100-yard game since the Cardinals game.
Right.
Jeez.
That's the only 100-yard game this season that the guy's had.
Against the Cardinals?
He had a $122 against the Cardinals. That was it. Other than that, he has not done jack shit this season. He has.
Are you for real?
Yeah. I'm looking at the stats right now. 23 for a $122 against the Cardinals.
You sure that was all-purpose yards?
I don't fucking know. That's what it says on the rushing. That's what it says on the rushing stats.
What the hell?
But Every other fucking game, he's averaging like it's like 15 for 55, fucking 8 for 29. Last week, 12 for 38. That's like been his average every game.
Damn, we in trouble tomorrow then.
Yeah,
That's some bullshit.
and
what is
then
it, throw Dak, throw tomorrow? Throw Dak, throw tomorrow to try to get back in. So throw all game tomorrow.
I mean,
then.
OG,
Okay.
man,
Now, know what? Just my opinion.
Right.
Okay, the Cowboys are not going to win by running up the middle.
well, hell,
So,
they're not going
so
at all. I don't
they're
think.
going to have to steal ideas from Belichick with Brady, Dink, and Dunk.
Dink and dunk, yeah. And TP is averaging exactly 4.0 a clip for the season. That ranks 147th in the league. Fucking man, he has 5 touchdowns on the season total of 886 yards and 219 carries. So he's ranked 7th as far as attempts, and he's ranked 147th as far as average yards gained. Man, yeah,
So
man,
we in trouble then. We in trouble on running game.
we're in trouble, man. Especially since Rico is not playing tomorrow, and Deuce Vaughn is pushed up to second. Man,
They knew Rico had injury problems.
right,
Leading back to the last few years.
right.
So
right.
why in the hell would they not prepare themselves? And they knew Tyron had injury problems. And
I mean, but
this is
my
awful.
question is, man. I mean, when it comes to Malik Davis not playing, did this guy must have done something to them, because I mean, there's no logical explanation to me about this. That at the very least we can say that he's better than Deuce Vaughn. I think all of us agree with that. And their excuse for not playing tomorrow is the fact that we don't have someone else. I mean, like what the fuck? Like, I mean, he's better. He's better than Deuce Vaughn. Right? And he's not playing them. He's not our second string running back tomorrow.
Right.
Did he do something to them? I mean, for fuck. I mean, what other reason? Because we've been screaming about this guy since last year. God.
Yeah.
I mean, and with Rico Dowdle's fucking injury history, I mean, it should have been a plan. If we're not going to draft a running back, at least get this guy prepared to fucking play. I don't know, man. I mean, Chaz, you've been right about this running back. I was with Fifth Quarter about Tony Pollard early on this year, but man, ranked 147th in average. That's fucking, oh, good Lord. That's just abysmal, man.
Man, you know what? No, be honest. You know what? Mike McCarthy kind of remind me of. I don't know this thing like deja vu, but he kind of remind me of Wade Phillips.
Shit. Wow. I can see that
He
too.
do. I mean, because you feel like he's a jolly fat man trying to please Jerry Jones.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, then you winning because you you got some talent, but in the end of the day, you're a dumbass.
Right.
No, some of the plays that guy calls just make
It's mind blowing.
makes my head hurt sometimes. He looks, and the penalty thing, man. To me, that's really what pisses me off with McCarthy. It's the fact that your whole tenure here, we've been leading the fucking NFL in penalties committed.
Right.
How
long has he been with us? Since COVID, right? Since that COVID season, every year we've led the league in penalties. To date, it's not been fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jerry Jones. I mean, it's just the fact that tomorrow when Jimmy Johnson go to a Ring of Honor, you would think that the curse will be lifted, but not as long as Jerry Jones, the ego is still. And no, I think the only reason why he put Jimmy Johnson on Hall of Fame because he knew that the Cowboys fans are getting sick and tired of the bullshit, and he trying to get some. He using the Cowboys sentimental because we know everybody loves Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, it's long overdue for him to be in the Ring of Honor. He is like the coach here, man. I mean, there's nobody else for the Cowboys other than him.
And Tom Landry, but I know that before y'all time. But
Yeah, Tom Landry. Yeah.
But David Johnson was the architect of that '90s dynasty.
Yeah.
But Jerry Jones was the one who destroyed it.
Yeah. But man, just going into tomorrow's game, man, I just think we're really
that's
not.
what I was gonna talk about. Yeah, well, how do you feel about tomorrow?
No, I just think, I mean, we're not going to see nothing new, man. Like, let's just be real. Like,
Right.
offensively, defensively, I don't see them doing nothing different.
Right.
It's because even with when we had Rico at second string, we're so ineffective running the fucking football that all I literally see every single drive is, okay, Dak will throw on first down.
Right.
Maybe they'll give TP a ball up the clip, fucking on second down and third down, depending on the down and distance.
Yeah.
And then they'll do that. Then if we get a first down, they'll flip it to fucking Rico. They'll just keep
Or one thing, what they forgot about Eshaun, they'll get a good first down and then steal or bias. Hold it.
holding
Offsides.
offsides.
False
Yeah.
start.
And you forgot about 73.
Yeah, I did.
He's the king of holding.
Well, actually, you know what? Then I take it back now. Tyler Smith he been pretty good.
He's been better.
He actually, you know what? Yeah, he been. I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was a bust.
Yeah, he's been better.
Yeah, he been better. But still, and be honest, those are two that been
Yeah,
trash.
Steele's been holding a lot. Steele holds and false starts a lot. I don't know.
And
Man.
they're gonna throw that dumbass screen out there.
They're gonna throw the screen out there, and so offensively, man, this was even with Rico in there. Now that we don't have him in there,
Right.
they're definitely we're definitely passing tomorrow. There's just no
all damn day long.
all damn day long.
I'm gonna take my high blood pressure early.
Yeah.
Even though I already got AL for them tomorrow.
No, don't do that. Champ. Don't
No.
do that,
See,
man. Come on,
see,
man.
Champs, you know me, man. I don't do the predictions. I'm in 1980, so I'm not
Oh
predicting.
no, I'm not doing predictions. I'm just saying they're gonna lose because you know why? Because it's the Cowboys' way.
Because of the Cowboys.
Because they ain't shown me nothing in the two last games that they can. I mean, these two games that you should have won.
No, yeah, we should have won.
If you had the perfect opportunity to challenge, to be in the hunt for the first, home field advantage,
Right.
and you effed it up.
Right. No, Dak probably has been averaging how many attempts per game this whole season? Maybe like 36, somewhere in that range. He's been as far as passing attempts. Tomorrow, my guess, he's going to be somewhere within like 38 to like 44. Because with Deuce playing
He might be 50.
he might be 50. Just the mere fact that Deuce is playing second string, I'm willing to bet that he's going to be up like fucking like he's going to be like really high in the attempts. So with that being the case, it is going to come down to him tomorrow, I think, at least offensively, him and McCarthy's play calling. But we already know McCarthy's play calling is going to be ass.
Right.
So we might as well like just check that thing of fucking X's. We already know he's going to fuck up it. So
Dak is playing excellent. He's playing excellent tonight. Okay, man. What was your shit at 2 weeks ago?
Shit. No, but we already know McCarthy is going to fuck up the game in some capacity tomorrow. It's inevitable. So it's going to come down. Offensively, it'll come down to Dak. Man, defensively, man, I mean, I'm worried about this run game without Jonathan Hank. I know, OG, you had your criticisms of Hankins' weight, but I'm just saying without him, we've been ass in the run game, man.
Yeah.
I mean, since that guy's gotten hurt, it's been a fucking domino.
I can't wait to get him back. God dang.
Yeah, I mean,
and just drafting a bigger, just bringing in another veteran to help out. That that's mind blowing. That's mind boggling.
Yeah, one guy made that big of a difference in a running game.
Yeah.
Because
even if you bring Sue up, I ain't gonna say bring Sue. I mean, just somebody to just help on the run.
Yeah, because I don't think other than him, we really don't have like the beef to really like. We're like 1980 said it. We're small, man, on defense.
Right.
You know, Micah's 245 listed. He looks 235 to me, just eyeballed. And
I just hope they get this penalty thing cleaned up, man, before the playoffs. They need tomorrow. They start with tomorrow. Penalty.
No, I'm
the most penalized team in the NFL.
The most penalized team in the NFL. And this has been going on since COVID season, man. Every single season, we've been the most penalized team since McCarthy's gotten here.
And that's what he was supposed to do when he got here.
Yeah, and this
Was to
whole
clean up
like,
the penalties.
yeah, his whole like promise that I'm going to clean up the run game in this offseason, shit, man. I think
It's all talk, man. To make
it's all talk. It's all talk. So I mean, going into tomorrow's game, man, I just think at the end of the day, we just got to win. This is my thing. I mean, like we just got to win, and we'll have our criticisms after the game tomorrow. But I just think if we lose tomorrow, losing 3 straight this late into the fucking season, it's going to be a big time problem.
Are we going live tomorrow before the game, or
not sure? Fifth quarter, are we going to go live?
I want to. What time the game? 7?
I think 7:15, right? CST, yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely go live for the game.
Want to do a pre thing?
Yeah, we'll do a pregame for sure.
Yeah, for sure. No, I just think, man. I mean, I am worried going into tomorrow's game. I will be honest with you.
Right.
But I guess the fan in me is optimistic, obviously. But I just think I don't see there anything different going into tomorrow's game. I just don't. And unless I see it, I won't believe it. So that's my thing.
I have them winning tomorrow. The reason why I say that because I think Dak needs to clean up. He needs to clean up the small little things this week and then next week, and I will feel okay, comfortable with him going down the road.
Right.
Just clean up the turning his head. People just don't understand, man, how critical it is for him just to sit there on one receiver, and they will watch you the whole time, watch the receiver the whole time, and then get back, balls batted down, balls batted in there for an interception. I mean, just turn your head. That's all I'm asking him doing. I hope he's watching. Turn your head, and if if he's not open, don't throw the ball. Don't throw the ball into double coverage, triple coverage. Just go away someplace else. If it ain't there, throw the ball away. If the check down is there, take the check down. Do the small little things. That's what I keep trying to tell everybody. There's no way we should be. Our defense, okay, we know our defense is shit. Is I ain't gonna say shitty, but they're not stable enough to go down and win a championship, or they will get the ball back. It's because we're decent enough to play good defense. What I'm saying is he has to manage the game, dink and dunk, go to his running back out the backfield, go underneath, and quit trying to go downfield. If Lamb is open underneath, inside, you throw. There was a route that Lamb ran at the end in the third quarter, going to the third quarter, that he was in the middle of the field. He could have hit that down the strap. The reason why I am stressing and saying this so much about Dak Prescott, and everybody, I love Dak. We cannot win from behind.
No, I hear you.
And that's the problem. Miami Dolphins came in here last week, and then Buffalo came in there and they said, "Look, we just gonna play field position against Dak Prescott. If we don't score, we're gonna inch closer to the 50. If we can't score, we're gonna pin them on the 5-yard line. If we can't score, Dak can't travel all the way up.
Yeah,
he can't travel long ways, digging and dunking. He's looking for the big. Okay, we just gonna do it again. If our offense suck, we're just gonna punt it away, get him down there." And the little things. We can get to the 4. We can get you down to the 6. We can get you down to the 10. And make him drive all the way down. And that's very smart strategy on the Dolphins and Buffalo. They use strategy and smartness against us. Our coach was not able to recover. And so we couldn't score. And they said, wait a minute. Dallas offense can't score on a long drive. They only score from 10 long touchdowns and those type of things, and they're not going to drive the ball all the way down on you. And that's what I'm telling you. Dak has to get better in doing that because offense will say, "Okay, we're going to make you drive the field of the distance all the way. Dak, can you do it? Okay, field goal, touchdown." And that's what Miami Dolphins did. They strategized, and we got out coached again. And the same thing with Buffalo. Ran the ball, strategized. Oh, we can't get you down there. Dak can't get you down there. We're going to beat you on a field goal or late touch, running the ball. They strategized. And that's what I'm telling you. If we can't see those things from Dak, then we got to figure out a way to do other things. because we're having trouble driving the ball with Dak Prescott. If it ain't a long bomb down the sideline, something deep, if it ain't those type of things, we are not good from playing from behind because our defense stays on the field all game long. And that's what I stressed last week. I said, look, the defense played more snaps than the offense last week. That doesn't make any damn sense. How can you play 85% on defense of your snaps, but the offense has played 25% and barely on the field? Like, what the hell happened? And then at the end of the game, we're trying to score points. We're trying to get back in it. We got to get back in it. We're pressing. And then guess what happens? We put our defense in bad positions. We get penalties. We're exhausted. And that's what I'm trying to get everybody to recognize, understand. We're exhausted. So what that means is anything is liable to happen. Our offensive line is exhausted. Our defense is extremely exhausted because we've been on the field the whole game, and then we're getting boneheaded penalties. We're getting the PIs. We're getting the roughing the passer. We're getting hands to the face. We're getting grab the face mask that killed us last week by Damone Carter because we're exhausted. And people don't understand the game of football when you're on there for that long. We get exhausted, and that puts us in dangerous position. And that's what I'm trying to say. You can't win a ball game if a defense extremely exhausted. They play more snaps than the offense, and that doesn't make any sense. So they have to figure out how to get down there and score points and continue to do it. They got to figure out a way to move the ball constantly and play field position if they can, so we can come back and win the game. We can't play from behind, and that's been our problem for the last 3 years. When we do, we got kicked out against San Francisco, and we got kicked out against San Francisco again in the playoffs because our defense played well, our offense played shitty because we can't move the ball, and that's the problem with Dak Prescott, and he needs to get better on his checkdowns and throw it underneath and get rid of the ball quickly and quit being – oh, well, it goes to Ferguson. If Ferguson is doubled or covered, go to Lamb, go to somebody else, or throw the ball away, or run. If you can't do that, they need to figure out a way how to get it going. And that's point blank. We will find out more in the last coming weeks.
I hear you. Yeah.
Anybody anything to say before we get out of here?
We better fucking win tomorrow, man. That's it for me. We better fucking win. That's just bottom line.
I'm gonna say Cowboys champ.
I'm taking my blood pressure medicine early tomorrow. Goddamn, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Shit.
OG, you
You
got
know
something
what?
to say?
Of course, I'll be happy if they win, but McCarthy, Quinn, the last 2 weeks.
But yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not excited. I'm not anything. I'm like right here with it. But we better fucking win tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. We have to fucking win. Period. Point blank.
You got something to say, OG, before we get out of here?
All thing I got to say is that I can't stress this high. This is enough. We brought 2 coaches in who has the same I think it's like 15 years of experience, maybe 20 years of coaching experience. Those guys knew that they should have close to that, right?
Yeah,
they should have already had the penalty game sold up. Okay, if there's a problem with Jerry Jones in the past about league stuff, and then they throwing penalized. But what I've seen on film with these guys, they're not coached well enough to handle this business. They need to tighten up before the playoffs start. We do have a chance to do something in the playoffs, but these small little things need to be cleaned up on defense, the penalties. And when we find out a way how to get the offense rolling again, because we are non-existent in this offense, and Mike McCarthy has to clean the penalty game up, or he won't be here. And we will find out in the next couple of weeks who is the king and who is the queen of this team. And if they can't do that during the playoffs, because we can't win on the road, because it's like we're itching to play on the road. That's what we're like. We're itching to play Atlanta or Tampa Bay, but we can't beat. We can't. The NFC, we might have lost that, so that might be gone. We don't know yet, but from what I've seen, hopefully we can win it. We have to win these next 2, and Philly have to drop some, and then maybe we can have play at home. But if we can't win on the road, we have to figure out how to win on the road, and we will figure that.
We can win on the road. It just can't win over 500.
Yes, we can win on the road, but we cannot carry the penalty game into the playoffs, because if we do, that is our demise. We're going to kill ourselves at the start of the game. We cannot, And I want this team to be successful, but they have to throw little small wrinkles in there to help them in the goal line. If they don't want to listen to me about bringing Trey Lance in, okay, that's your team, whatever. But figure out a way how to get it done with Dak Prescott. Either he's going to run the bootleg or they're going to try to throw underneath. What they figure, then they score points, and this is a score point league. You got to score to win. You have to score enough points to win the game, and then figure out the penalty game. I don't want this team to fail. Do we have talent on this team? And everybody understand we have fucking talent on this team. Sam Williams is not seeing the field enough. He's not getting on the field. So I'm tired of his favoritism. If you want to move him back at Parson back at linebacker for the remainder of the season, then go ahead and do that. But you got to put Sam Williams on this team and let him play. And I hope they listening because they got to get something going ASAP. And that's what I want to say for the night. So I hope I'm not going to throw stones at this team. I want them to play well. But we will find out how hungry the Tiger is. And anybody got their eye on the Tiger in the next few weeks and see if they go home or they going to play in the bowl. And that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. We'll see y'all tomorrow pregame. Salute everybody.
Game will be what, 7:15 CST, right? So
I think so.
Yeah, so pregame, like what time you want to go live tomorrow?
7:15. So let's do pregame at 6:30.
Sounds good.
All right, sweet. Peace out, though.
Good night, fellas. Sleep good.
All right.